Good morning, everybody. Today I am going to show you my entire PSA collection and one CGC. So let's get into it. I do not have the prices. I haven't looked these up in a long time. Any price on the slabs is outdated by a while, so please forgive me for that. And some of them are one of a kind, so there's no way I can put a price on them, or I would want too much to actually sell them. Just because, pop ones and favorites and stuff. So first we have the lowest value one. This one I actually got for free for buying 10 slabs. And all of these were, like the older stuff like this, was purchased back when this was basically getting, what was it? Basically about going out of circulation or something like that. I'm trying to think of a time, but I cannot. But anyway, let's get into it. We got the PSA 6 Ludicolo, and I actually thought he said he was going to send me a Lucario. So it's about that time when Lucario was just coming out. That's when these ones were graded. But yeah, not too much. That one I would assume is 15 to 30 still. I'd more say probably 15. A PSA 9 Elekid from EX Dragon Frontiers. These ones you don't really see too often, but I'd guess it's still about 40 to 60. Rapidash Pokemon Center Black Star promo. Oh, the issue with this is everyone grades their Pokemon Center promos, so its value is roughly $20 to $30. Just because so many people keep getting them graded. Here we have what was once a Pop 1, until multiple people got them graded. They all seem to get a 7. I don't think I've seen one higher. It's roughly still about $50. They're still really low Pop, and it's still a really cute Pokemon that people really like. We have a Horsey EX Dragon Frontiers. I actually tried to complete the set. That's why I have so many of the Dragon Frontiers and stuff like that. This one was really hard to actually find for quite a while. I put it at $30 to $50. And again, this is just guessing current market trends and just the rarity of them. This one was really hard to find. It wasn't a Pop 1, but very few people actually posted them. Really cool Pokemon. One of my favorite birds. Still about 30 to 50. Excuse me. Smeargle. There's always a couple of them up, it seems. But yeah, I'd probably put this also between. I'd probably say about 50-55. That's my guess. And yeah, put in the comments if you find them for less. Let me know. I'm just guessing. Let me know how close I actually am. Here we have a Corellia. Probably about 40 to 50. We have the Gardevoir. This card, the prices are all over the all over the place for this card. Some people try to sell them for 120, some people are at 60. So 60 to 120. Here we have a Snorlax PSA 8. Cool Pokemon. Still a good stream, or a good supply, I should say, for Snorlax. These sell 60, 65 to $85. A Metagross PSA 8 EX Delta Species also is one of my favorite sets. These two sets, that's why I bought them. PSA 8, beautiful card. I had a theory that the closer they were to the Holin's Tower, the stronger they were. I mean, as some Pokemon, yeah, kinda, maybe. It seemed that way to me. I haven't really looked this one up, so I'm gonna guess between 60 and 85. Now, this is my first graded Misty, and I'm super proud of this one. I don't know why it's so high up. This was actually supposed to be... Oh, because we're... Wow, I got a lot of PSA 10s. Okay. So, yeah, this is my first graded Misty. PSA 9. I really wanted a 10, but they're hundreds of dollars. $200 to $600. I got this one for only $20 at auction. I was like, wow. It was an amazing buy. Really like it. Would definitely love to get more Misty, but that one was definitely a great purchase. This one's current value has gone up $40 to $50. So I hopped on to MetaZoo after I heard they were shutting down. I didn't really know about them before that. I didn't hear anything. I actually like MetaZoo. Maybe not the playing. I haven't played it. I like the art. It's weird. It's cryptid. I like it. It's interesting. And this one, I was like, it's first edition. It's a 10. 10s are going up for these. This one was really hard to find. It was the only one up that I could find. I believe it only cost me like $10, including shipping and tax. Maybe like 12 altogether. But I haven't found another one to price it out. But this was really cool. And I really do like it. Plus, I figured a rainbow gem must be something good, right? I don't know, but I'm guessing. Here we have a golden Zamazenta. Wish I just traded for this, so I had it written down. Oh, it's right here, how much I traded it. Oh, no, I didn't write it down. Oh, yeah, Zamazenta. So I traded 2 Roaring Skies sealed booster packs for this. Its current market value is exactly $40. Alright, here we have CGC Venusaur. I forget what collection it is. It's the Classic Collection. I really like the foiling on the Classic Collection. I think they did a really nice job. I kind of wish they did the originals in that kind of foiling. I think the value would be much higher on the originals if they did. But a beautiful card. Wait, I think I have 2 more. I might actually have... Yeah, I have 2 more graded. I don't know where they are. Now that I think of it. I'll have to find them later and I'll make a short. This one I got in a trade for trading 2.5 Roaring Skies sealed booster packs. At... What was it? It's exactly $50. Here we have a Reshiram from the Shining Fates. I forget what the foiling on it is, but Reshiram is one of my favorites. Not on my top 10s, but he is like up there. I do love the foiling, and I had to get it. It's a PSA 10. I had the means to trade for it, and this one is exactly $20. So not bad. Couldn't ask for a better Pokemon at a better price. Here we have a Charizard V. I didn't trade for this. Did I? Let me see. Oh yeah, Charizard. This one is $30. Actually, I had one of the... Oh yeah, this one here is $30. So not a bad buy for a Charizard at a 10. Because you know all Charizards go up in value. Because everyone loves Charizard. I mean, this one's really cool too. I like the foiling on it. Yeah, exactly $30. One that will make a lot of people jealous is a Golden Mew PSA 10. Ultra Premium Collection. Again, traded for this card. And this one is at exactly $25. I may have had trade value at $40. But actually, if you look at the cards in the back, some of those came with the trade. I'll be showing them, releasing a short, I think, or maybe a quick video. So I've got my money back. It was an even trade either way. Beautiful card. I got it because everyone loves Mew. Mew is a cool Pokemon. It's a PSA 10. And it's a really cool foil Mew. And I'll show you the back. It has a gold backing, which is really nice. Okay. PSA 10 reverse foil Vivid Voltage Charizard. I got this one for $30. Beautiful card. PSA 10, of course. It's worth about $65. It may have fallen to about $30 again, but last time I looked it up a few weeks ago, it was still at $60. Next one, okay, this one I traded for. The trade value of this one was $20. I think I may have traded it at a higher price. I really wanted this one so bad. Like, I tried to get it, but I kept losing him at auction. This was one of the only cards I needed for the XY Evolution set. I was going to buy a booster pack. Someone cut in front of me and bought the pack, even though I told the guy, hey, I'm going to buy the pack. And wouldn't you know, it had this in it, but I didn't get it. So years later, I finally got one. This one took years for me to get. And I could have probably gotten it, sooner, but I was very proud of this. I saw this, I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. There's no way I'm not getting it. Beautiful card. And yeah, it's just a $20 card, PSA 10. But I'm super glad I got it. Okay, now we're getting into my favorites here. These are my top of the top. Maybe not value-wise, but these are ones that people will most likely, or the ones I'm about to show you, people are never going to get from me. I'll probably have a Japanese-style funeral where they are thrown into my grave and stuff like that, just because they are that much on my favorites list. Here we have a Zorora V-Star from V-Star Universe, PSA 10, Japanese. Love this style artwork. Love this Pokemon. Such a good looking card. I have no idea what it does. I know it's really good. But it's the fact that it's my favorite Pokemon in such an amazing style. That I was able to get it. I think it's about $30 to $50 at the moment. I don't have record of it, but very good card, worth every penny. This one is a new one I just got in not that long ago. It's worth about $30 to $40. Art rare from, I believe, the new set. Japanese. Love neon artworks. They are my absolute favorite type of digital art. And there's something about them that looks so cool. It's Zerora PSA 10, so that one will be going with me to my grave for sure. Next up is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Took it by storm. Is Cinderace. Cinderace EX. Super rare. PSA 10. I saw this and had to get it. There was no way I was going to let anyone else win this. It's not too much, about $30 to $50. I was able to get it at $30 at auction, maybe $35 plus tax. Great card. Love the artwork. I just now need to get the other artwork of it, and I need to get the I forget the previous evolution's name, but I got to get that. I almost got it, but I missed it by $1 because I didn't get on in time, unfortunately. But love that card. Great card. This is a big card right here. So my plan was to buy just like one of my favorite Pokemon. And I have another one coming up. Another Ninetales coming up that I'll show you. But this is a PSA 10. It cost me $250. This is from the web series. None of them come in foil. It was a great card, and I really like Ninetales, so I couldn't pass it up. I had believed that the prices would go up, but that didn't really matter to me because it was a Ninetales that I knew was really hard to find, and at that time had such low numbers in population. I was like, okay, yeah, I have something cool, and it'll always be cool. And you know what? It is, because it's only lost about $20 value, about $230. I'll never sell it. To me, it's worth $1 million. Now here, like this one. Now tell me pinnacle artwork without saying a word. And you have this Zerora right here. Zerora VMAX. Beautiful card. This was the first Zerora VMAX graded by PSA. This was also the first one posted on eBay. And I bought it. I made sure I got this. When I bought this, this was a Pop 1. I paid, I think $150, $125 just so I could get this one Zerora. But you know what? This may be my favorite artwork on any card ever. Love this Pokemon. It's so cute how it has a little Pokemon sleeping on top of its head. It has another one crawling up on its knee. It's just an amazing piece of artwork. And unfortunately, it did fall in value to about $35. But I don't care. I love this card. If you watch any of my other videos, it is always right up in my video. Right in the background where I usually have those. Unfortunately, I'm doing the PSA, so it can't be up there right now. Love this card. Definitely will never trade it, even for $1 million. I'm not even joking. You could offer me $1 million. You won't get that card for me. Okay, so here's my first ever PSA 10. Wind from the Sea. Ninetales. First edition. At one point, this was in such low pop that it went up to about $1,250. I got this, I believe, $125 to $250. Beautiful card. Like, I've always loved this card. You got the two Ninetales, which at the time was my absolute favorite Pokemon. It is still tied, probably top 3, top 4. Don't ask me to choose which of my top 4 are my favorite. But I loved this a lot. You got the two Ninetales either playing or flirting. Either way, it's an adorable looking card. I love the artwork. A rare card from a rare set. You know, I don't know what else to say besides it's out of all of the original or older style cards, definitely one of the best artworks, the best looking styles ever made and put on a Pokemon card. Okay, so there's a reason this one's in the back. Honestly, I like Meganium, but honestly, it should have gone probably about here in the stack. It's worth a weird amount of money. It's so varied between 40, 60. It's all over the place. Some of them are like 80. I have no idea what to put this at. So we're going to say it's about $40 to $80. Because, yeah, they're all over the place. But it's a cool card. I really liked Meganium, Bayleef as well. There was just something about it. Definitely, I'd have to say the coolest starter generation. You know, at least one of the top 3. Great card. EX Dragon Frontiers. And yeah, I really think it's cool. Alright, moving on. So these are the big ones. Like, some of these do not have a price to it because they are one of a kind. So this is a Pop 1 PSA 8.5. So if you are familiar with PSA, just after they graded this, I forget what year they graded it, right around the Lucario era, maybe a little before that, they were doing PSA 8, or they were doing half grades. Shortly after, they ended the half grades. So if you have a card that is an 8.5, what they would do is they would bump it up to a PSA 9 if you sent it back in. But the collectability comes from keeping it at a 0.5 grade. They are usually not too expensive, but some of them can be. This one I can't put a price on, but I mean, there's so few half grades out there. This is a Pop 1. I would consider selling it, but the price would have to be quite high, to be honest. Plus, it's, you know, Bayleef, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Especially from the anime. So much mischief. Didn't even mean to get in at the poor Pokemon. But yeah, great Pokemon. Definitely a really cool Pokemon to get as a half grade. And one no one else in the world has. Next up, now this one should have gone honestly further back, probably by 1. This is currently the one, or what was said to be an error. Mainly because it's hard to see, but there's some foiling on the side. I'm told it's not an error, but it could be. It's hard to say. All I can say, this is a Pop 1 Smoochum. There are other Smoochums graded that are exactly the same. The only difference is mine has foiling on the outside. They just didn't put an error grade for some reason. I don't know. But currently, this is the world's rarest Smoochum. until someone else somehow gets another one graded with some kind of foiling error. I was asking quite a bit of money for this at one point. I don't have what it says. But this card is a pretty popular, well-known card and has a lot of controversy surrounding it. It is in the PSA logs, but until we can find out who graded it, we won't be able to know why they graded it and why it is still a Pop 1. I mean, obviously it's because of the foiling on the side, but we got to figure out why they didn't give it the error grade that they should have. But until then, you know, it's still really cool. It's a great talking point. And again, if someone offered me enough money, I would sell it. Here we have another half grade PSA 8.5 Vulpix, Pop 1. Not my favorite artwork of Vulpix. It is a Vulpix, so I had to get it. Because Vulpix, you know, Ninetales Vulpix. Yeah, you have to. It was also the only one at a 8.5, so I was like, hey, why not get a one-of-a-kind Vulpix that no one else will have? Excuse me. So I was like, okay, pretty cool. I don't even remember how much I bought it for. Just a lot of these are, I don't remember how much. I do know it cost to buy all of the older ones. It was a month's rent at the time, so at the time it was almost $500 for the stack, and that was in, gosh, I don't even know, a long time ago, about maybe like 10 years ago. So that'll give you an example on just how much these cost, but it was really cool. It wasn't too expensive, I know that, but I had to get it. Pop 1, and again, I probably won't sell it, but if the offer is high enough, I would probably consider. Okay, and here is an interesting one. There is a lot about this card. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much. You must definitely be a lover of PSA Pokemon, history of PSA, or just really like to hear the stories of collecting and stuff like that. But either way, thank you so much. So this Victini is a Pop 1. It has been a Pop 1 for over 10 years. Since 2011. Yeah, 2011. So I would have bought these about 2010, 2011, I guess. Yeah, because I got this shortly after those. Okay, so about this time, 2010, 2011. This is really cool. This card is pretty hard to find to begin with, but to get one at a PSA 9 is insane. It's still a PSA 1 since 2011, and only, last year or the year before, did someone finally get one at a PSA 10, which is insane. What was I think I was asking, $1,200 for this at one point? And this was up for sale. The only reason I took it down is because I didn't want to give pressure to whoever had the PSA 10 in case they, I didn't want them to have to sell it for more than they were comfortable for. Plus, whoever has the PSA 10 honestly gets to set the market for the rest of the cards. But yeah, currently, I mean, if someone offered me $1,200, I'd take it. If someone offered me $1,000, I'd take it. But currently, still a Pop 1, even after 12, 13, 14 years, whatever it's been. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Really cute Pokemon. I really like Victini. And it's not too rare if you add up all the grades and stuff, but the fact that there's only this as a a PSA 9 and only one PSA 10, after all those years, there is something special about this card. Probably, I think, because this was part of some kind of deck or something, and it's like impossible. Really hard to get them mint. But anyway, those are my cards. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in any of those, let me know. I probably won't sell them. But, let me know. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Remember, treat others the way you want to be treated.